Hello everyone, this is Lana. Welcome back to my channel. It's really been a while since I uploaded my video. Today I want to talk about my mindset shifting from perfectionism to just let it go. At the beginning of this year, I received an invitation to speak something about investment in Africa. My first reaction was like, there's no way I'm qualified to talking about this topic, especially their audience. Their audiences are entrepreneurs who got tons of real life experience doing business in Africa. So with hesitation, I postponed the invitation. Although I got my PhD in African Studies, just as my first video mentioned, my research focus was the regional organization development in Africa, especially the Horn of Africa. I mean, I do have some knowledge about Africa, the history, current situation, but my knowledge about investing in Africa just is not enough. I was frozen with doubt. I thought, who am I to be talking to those professionals? I kept thinking that I wasn't enough and I wasn't experienced enough. And I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of people who were so much more seasoned. It felt like I was setting myself up for failure. And to be honest, I really don't want to risk it. But like during this time, as I sat with this feeling, something shifted. I started to ask myself, why do I feel like that I have to know everything before I can speak on it? I realized that I don't have to be the expert in every area to be valuable. My knowledge and my perspectives are valuable because they are mine, right? And they are different. And I don't need know it all. I just need to speak with my honest, and that's enough. So the pressure to be perfect had been holding me back for so long. And once I let go of that, I kind of feel a sense of freedom. So I decided to embrace the opportunity, not as a perfect expert, but as someone who is willing to share my journey, my thoughts, and my evolving understanding. Last Thursday, I sent my recorded speech to the organization who invited me to do this. Basically, I go through my real thoughts from my academic perspectives. I want to give all my audience a very easy and comprehending understanding of when you invest in Africa, don't just look at the GDP. You have to understand the real risks. So how we understand the real risks, we can check a country's state capacity. In detail, there are 4 key areas that we can check capacity. And other than that, we can look at the Africa risk map. Hopefully, what I talked about can give investor a practical insight. And here's a video that I recorded during my speech. So after I finished this task, I cannot stop thinking why I always feel that I have to be perfect, no matter doing what. I kind of threw back my childhood experience. No matter it was a small exam or public speaking or maybe just reading in front of all the class, I always feel pressured, and I always woke up during the midnight, and even when I was in my K-12. That's kind of childhood trauma, I think. I grew up in a culture where mistakes meant weakness and where achievement meant survival. So I learned to overthink, overprepare, overwork, all in the name of good enough. That's kind of sad. But perfectionism isn't ambition. It's fear wearing a mask, fear of being seen as ordinary, fear of being judged, fear of losing control. Lately, though, I've started to see things differently. After I finished this small task, give a speech on investing in Africa to entrepreneurs, I realized that maybe showing up imperfectly is still better than not showing up at all. Maybe the real growth happens when you stop trying to prove and trying to experience. So this time I said yes, not because I finally felt ready, but because I finally stopped waiting to be perfect. So this is what I want to share about in today's video. I hope you can enjoy that, and if someone feel related, please leave me a comment and we can talk about that. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.